Hello and welcome to episode 28 of Leaderboard Revolution. Today we'll look at the end of season 1. I don't know when season 2 is, I don't know if I'll play it, I don't even know if it's going to exist. Here I'm going to show that I bought a bunch of Kyanite upgrades, Leave Damage Multiplier, Marketing, Master of MLC. That's the only gem leaves that I had. But after this MLC, I'll have access to all gem leaves. The format of this video will be a bit different. You're going to see a bunch of MLCs in succession and almost every upgrade that I bought. Just wanted to show you what do you require to do to reach top 1%. It's not that bad, but you gotta run the game all the time on your computer. So if you're willing to run the game 24/7 on your computer, without paying that much attention to it, you'll be able to very easily reach top 10%, which was my goal. But I was surprised to see that I was right on the edge of top 1%, and I pushed a little more and I was able to do it. I'm going to show it to you at the end. I'm going to look at the leaderboard. When it comes to rewards, like I said, top 10% is the fourth highest reward you can get based on what they say. So number 1, number 2, number 3, then top 10%. But there is a question mark in one of the rewards. My question would be, maybe you get more if you ranked higher, or maybe not. So being top 1, 5 or 10% maybe change nothing, but for psychological reason it's nice to have a video called top 1%. Yes. But it's, you know, people aren't pushing that much, so there's other games that would be flexing more if I was top 1%. This one, I'll be a little more modest, I guess. So here we're going to beat floor 180. And one of the advantages of this season is I didn't play the game at all, the normal game at all, but I have offline artifacts, right? So I'm going to get a lot of BLC. You're going to see that, orbs of BLC, sorry. You're going to see that at the end of the video also. There's a few things I want to tell you regarding this series and the channel also. I do it in every series right now because some things will happen in September, and I want to talk about the roadmap of this channel in the next few months. Here I'm showing only 23 trillion BLC. This is gonna cause me a problem. Well, those are moonstone. I believe by next MLC I'll have every moonstone upgrade. I use the same technique as in the moonstone video I made. If you want to check it out, if you're curious. I don't know how advanced you are, depends who's watching. But moonstone is not very difficult to max out. You use gravity balls and use offline gains, and it's not too bad. That's what I did here. It enabled me to create decent craftable leaves. However, there was one of the codes that we received, and it gave a bunch of cheese. I should have gone for cursed instead in the board claw machine. That was a mistake. Instead, I upgraded my leaves. I don't know why I did that. I was tired or something, I wasn't thinking. But anyways. So every MLC I'm trying to, of course, unlock next 20 floors. As I said, I don't have much BLC, right? So once I reach 220, I'm gonna have to MLC multiple times to reach 240. The real wall is 240. In fact, in the main game, I'm still stuck at 240. And we'll reach that in the season. Like many people. I think the top 50 to 70, everybody was at 240. Well, it said 241. So what differentiates us is the amount of MLC we had for the whole season. So once I reach floor 240, I tried to MLC. But the season was almost over. To be frank, I was not that far for top 1.1% or something like that. I was kind of tight. I was looking at how many people there was, and I didn't have that much of a buffer. Here, floor 189, we're gonna reach the boss at floor 200. Okay, this series, what's going on? I'm gonna finish the challenges. You will see a video probably at floor 300, okay, because it's a nice round number. I don't know if I'll do next season. If I do, you won't see it in details like this, because this is the first season ever, right? So that's why I go in that much details. You notice that I'm not really commenting on what I'm buying, I'm just letting you watch, because I wouldn't know what to say. I just buy what's logical, like for instance, more floors and more MLC and more this, more that. I think if you've been following this series, there's nothing new that I'm showing here. But I wanted to show you every single MLC. That's the format I chose, otherwise it would have been a 3-minute video. I wanted to say, hey, you want to reach top 1%, 2, 3, 4, 5%? If you do that, you'll be fine, you know. Anyways, this series could be almost over. It depends. Here's more floor. 10 million for next shot. And this is where I'm going to have a problem. So by next MLC, we'll talk about it. So I need 10 million to unlock floor 220. And I won't be able to do... is it 220? No, 240. Yeah. Yeah. If they don't add any patch with new leaves and new stuff, this series is almost over. If you don't see any video for a while, but I don't tell you that the series is over, it's not over. You'll know. It will be a finale. Finale. I still have trouble with this word. Let's check how it's said.
Finale.
Okay, that's how you say it. Thank you, Google. So yeah, it will be very clear if this series ends. And also, if later on they add more content, I can make a revival, something like that. I'm thinking probably floor 500 will be where I would stop. If nothing new happens, I would let the game run and farm. And if I reach floor 500 and there's no new content, I'll probably end the series there. Because we did everything in this game. We really did everything. I can't think of anything else, you know what I mean? So, we'll see. I'm gonna also look at the Discord, see what their plan is. Maybe they're gonna add a bunch of stuff. For a while they were on fire, they kept adding stuff non-stop. You know? So here's floor 220. But I won't be able to unlock floor 240. You're gonna see how much MLC I'm gonna get. I need 10 million. A few more mobs and we'll finally kill the boss. Gravity ball as usual. I have a bunch, 106, so that's not a problem. So everything is 14 and 7. Marketing 14, MLC 7 everywhere. I did farm gem leaves for a while here. See, I got 4 million MLC, that's not enough. That means I'm gonna need 3 MLCs to be able to reach the real wall, which is floor 240. Because I only have, as I was pointing, 66 trillion BLC. And in my main game I have so much more that I remember that I did something like 11 million MLC at the same point. So I was already able to buy floor 240. But right now I can't. So here I'm thinking, what should I do? Because I do have 4 million, right? Should I buy? There's an upgrade that costs 2 million MLC. Right at the top there. Master of MLC, 2.49 million. Should I get that? So I was thinking, and if I remember correctly, I think I'm gonna buy, well, very cheap stuff, but basically nothing. Just save all my MLC or buy cheap stuff. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, so we got 3 million. So 2 more MLCs, and then we'll reach 240. And all that matters at that point is how much MLC I farm, and then the season is over. So I'm pointing once again at any 10.5 million MLC. Because I play the game imagining myself talking while I record. That's what I was pointing at that. There you go. I got 7.6 million. I'm not gonna buy anything. Here I'm just showing that I will do the usual BLC buys. And now, another MLC. Just skip through the whole thing. Here I'm proving that I beat floor 220. If you go to 211, right? Anyways, I beat floor 220 and I'm gonna reach 11 million or 12 million, something like that. Yeah, and then I can buy floor 240, and that's the real wall. Same wall as in the main game. And now it's time to try to buy this one at the top. Do I have enough? I don't remember. No, I don't. So I MLC'd one more time. And I think it's the last time I MLC. By the way, I had computer problems too. My computer started resetting every 5 minutes. Almost ended up in the shop. It would have been big trouble for this channel. No videos for a while. Speaking of which, early September to mid-September, there will be way less videos because I have to leave town for personal reasons. I'll do what I can, but an unexpected event happened and I have to leave. I guess life gets in the way of YouTube. Here I've farmed a bunch of gem leaves to get Master of MLC as much as possible, to get more MLC, to rank higher, because this is my last MLC if I remember correctly. I thought I would be able to maybe squeeze one more, but I didn't have time, so I had to end it there. So I'm just spending anything that's left over. BLC science is completely useless. Here's 8 million MLC in one go. And that's our last MLCs that we ever get. But I didn't know at that time, so I'm going to spend some. Master of MLC. Okay, so I bought it there, but it's too late. Then I'm buying a bunch of things, expecting to do another run, but I won't. Here's the leaderboard. Season's over. Let's see the final result. Highest person, floor 321. I rank 64th, floor 241. I'm in the third page. And now the question is, how many people are there? So we're gonna check this out. Watch this. When I hit next, it keeps moving like this. Pretty annoying. Next. Oop, moves again. I'm trying to see how many people. So if I reach 640 people, I made it to the... not 640, but... yes, rank 640, sorry. Top 10%, right? So that means 6,400 people. But look, we're in the 700s. So what's our final ranking? 64th out of approximately 7,680 people. I'm in the top 0.8%. Very happy with those results. Again, I don't know if I'll make another season, but at least Season 1 was a big success. Very happy with that. So this is the main game today. Today as in the moment I'm making the voice over. Look at that, 104 orbs of BLC that I received for being offline. Will make my main game much easier. Once again, I want to make a video at floor 300 and maybe even 500 in the future. Yeah, let's put some sound. Of course, I put the game on mute and minimize it all the time while I farm in the tower. We'll go in the house. We'll go back to challenges. We only have a few left to do. I really did not touch infertile grounds. I didn't touch it at all. So we're gonna go back to this, and starting today, I'll play the game again. I got 182 orbs of BLC, but I'm not gonna burn them in this episode. We'll do that in next episode when we receive our rewards. Once again, they call it salvaging your season. You get a percentage of whatever gains you made. I forgot what the numbers are. We'll look into it in more detail in a future episode. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.